Good afternoon and welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood. I looked at the app and the park closes at 8 p.m. tonight, which is great. And I actually did something crazy. I finally brought my power-up band to Universal. It's been like maybe 2.5 years since I've worn my power-up band, and you can tell like it's a little used. It's gone through a lot through the opening of Super Nintendo World and throughout that year. But we're finally back at Universal with a power-up band, so you know this is gonna be like a Nintendo themed video. But I'll have some updates on the side, and like the biggest update we have right now is the Universal FanFest night poster on the gate, which is great. And I'm really sad to say this is gonna be my last Universal vlog for just a little bit because I'm going to France in like 3 days. In France, I have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys. I'm doing Disneyland Paris one of the days, maybe even 2 days. And I'm really looking forward to that because that's my first international Disney park. All right, here it is, FanFest nights. They have all the lights on, some blue lights, red lights, all throughout this main alleyway. And they also planted these really nice flowers, like purple and red and white. Now walking through the One Piece fan zone, they set up a bunch of light bulbs throughout the entire zone. I think they solved their Horror Nights immersiveness problem that they had for a while. Had a very hard time decorating the park for Horror Nights, but I think if they leave these lighting trusses or even bring them back for Horror Nights, this will do really well for Horror Nights. They could have like a carnival themed scare zone here, maybe with some clowns and stuff. I don't know, it kind of gives me that carny aesthetic. Some additional props added to this area. We have gold blooms, we have some orange bushes. I'd imagine this is like a photo op spot over here. They have it roped off. They have a ton of maps. Donkey just came out, and here's the show entrance for Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's gonna be a stunt show if I'm not wrong inside of Kung Fu Panda Theater. Usually they base their park hours on how busy the park will be, but despite the park closing at 8 p.m. tonight, it's actually not busy at all inside of the park. Right behind me, they have a DJ booth set up. I think this will also be for FanFest nights. Look at that, they'll have a DJ. They're probably gonna have some live bands inside of the plaza. Feeling like a tourist is something I don't usually feel when I come to Universal Hollywood, at least. And I'm actually so excited to use my power-up band today because, I mean, I feel like a tourist now. We have the new Horror Nights maze finally taking shape. It looks like they're constructing the layout right now. This is their first step of building a Horror Nights maze. Kind of a crazy Horror Nights year this year. They're starting very, very late. And to top it off, they haven't started construction here quite yet. And not in that soundstage behind Transformers either, because right now that's home to the Dungeons and Dragons attraction entrance. I mean, not the entrance, but the attraction itself is located in that soundstage. And from what I've heard, it's massive. So I noticed two crazy things. I honestly have no idea what they're doing here, but they're building a new pathway, it looks like. Not exactly sure what's gonna happen, but if they are thinking of theme park expansion through this pathway, they could potentially add a new escalator going down from here to this platform. I'm not sure if that's too narrow or not, but they can wrap us around this mountain and take us to a future expansion, maybe somewhere there. And the other crazy thing that I noticed is that they already have event lighting set up for Horror Nights. That's what I'm talking about right there. Unless this is for the queue, maybe the queue will be located here for Dungeons and Dragons. They have event lighting set up already. They have some posters here promoting the new How to Train Your Dragon live action movie, and I'm actually so hyped up for this one because I just finally got to see the original How to Train Your Dragon movie, and I just got off the How to Train Your Dragon ride at Universal Epic Universe. So now I'm just like super excited for How to Train Your Dragon. They have little banners set up here as well. Another thing that's really crazy to me is there's another DJ booth for FanFest nights. It has the FanFest nights wrapping all around it. Look at that, another one. Oh my gosh. FanFest nights is truly gonna be hype. It's gonna be so fun. To the left of Transformers, we have a Dungeons and Dragons food booth that's getting set up right now. They're reutilizing everything they do for Horror Nights and repurposing it to FanFest night. So we have a Dungeons and Dragons little bar, or maybe even an eatery over here. Oh yeah, it looks like the entrance is going to be to the right for this Dungeons and Dragons Secrets of Waterdeep maze. I don't know what to call it, experience? But it looks like they'll knock down those gates over there, like for Horror Nights, and have you stand in the normal queue that they do for usually the haunted house located on that side. Now, it's been quite some time since I've scanned my power-up band anywhere, and I'm so excited for Super Nintendo World right now. For FanFest nights, I'm not sure if they're doing this anymore. It was removed off the press release and off the website, but they're gonna have a drone show in Super Nintendo World right behind Mount Beanpole. How cool is that? And if that doesn't happen, we still have the Yoshi egg hunt around all of Super Nintendo World, and of course the Yoshi meet and greet, which is, I mean, incredible. Now, I know Universal's Super Nintendo World is one of the smallest out of all three of them right now, but we're also the only Super Nintendo World with a Yoshi meet and greet, so I'll take it. No Yoshi ride, but we get a Yoshi meet and greet, so I mean, I'm okay with that, I'll take it. And the Yoshi ride isn't honestly my favorite ride after getting off. It was pretty underwhelming, and I don't see why people wanted it here in Hollywood. I mean, I guess they want the full Nintendo World experience, but you know, I'm okay not having the ride here. Here we are, Super Nintendo World. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this power-up game, and being alone, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It seems almost impossible, but we'll try. I'm actually like really fast, so I mean, we'll see. So what you essentially have to do for this game is you have to run around, stop the alarm clocks to not wake up the giant piranha plants. You have to turn off all the alarms, and if you lose, you don't get a key. This is gonna be really tough because I think the last time I played this game, I beat it, and I might be on hard mode, so it's gonna be tough. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Just you?
Yeah.
All right, you're good.
Okay. Shoot.
Back up one more time. One more time. Good job with that.
There you go. Thank you. I did it all by myself. Honestly, a little out of breath. That was very, very difficult. This one's very easy to do. I have. Thank you. Hard mode. Okay. Here's the trick. Kind of hit it by that square right there. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's a first. Okay. Nice. Awesome, thank you. So that one was really easy. I missed it on the first try, surprisingly. That's never happened to me. But you guys have been asking me about power-up bands at the Super Nintendo World and Epic Universe. And to answer your question about power-up bands there, you can use any of your power-up bands anywhere in the world. So you can take this to Universal Japan, you can take it to Epic Universe, you can bring it here. They'll work everywhere. And the cool thing is, if you buy like a Donkey Kong power-up band in Japan or Epic Universe, you can use those Donkey Kong power-up bands here in Hollywood. Okay, so this is one of the only games I haven't played without a power-up band. So I'm gonna use my power-up band for my very first time here. It was honestly pretty fun. Let's hit one of these. Yeah, we're getting so many coins. I want to check the leaderboard. The last time I checked, I was like number 10 in the all-time leaderboard, but I'm pretty sure after not using it for over a year, I've gone down in the list. Take a second and admire this beautiful Super Nintendo World view. I'm also really hoping in the future they consider fixing our mountains. I highly doubt they're ever gonna do it, but they should, just because look at the paneling. We're the only Super Nintendo World that has this type of paneling. Oh, that's cool. And for my first time in a long time, I was able to join the Toadstool Café queue. So that's good. I don't know what I'm gonna get quite yet. We'll take a look at the menu later. All right, let's check out where we're at on the leaderboard. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm not really expecting anything. Okay, we could check here. Oh. All right. Okay. Rank. Screens are not working. Damn. Okay, we'll check the other one. Maybe this one. Let's see. Okay. Rank. Dang, we dropped down from 10. Oh, this is the daily. 671. Dang. That sucks. Oh man, we were just at like 10 a year ago. Okay, I think I have enough keys to do the Bowser Jr. challenge, and it's only at a 5-minute wait, so let's go do it. All right, we made it in. I haven't done this in a while either. And this is kind of like a hidden experience, so if you've never been to Super Nintendo World, don't miss it. That's really cool. I think one of them blows air at us. No, it just changes the light right now. This chest is also like amazing if you want coins really fast. Just sit here and scan it because you get so many coins, probably like 50 or 60 out of just one tap. Probably do it again. Yeah, that's 120 coins right there. That's nice. I don't think I've ever gotten number 1 either, so this is gonna be interesting.
Heroes, you've done well to make it this far. Up ahead is your final showdown with Bowser Jr. When Bob-Ombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. Got it? Swat Bob-Ombs away. When bullet bills fly toward you, duck to dodge them. Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power-up. When you get a fire flower, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Yes, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Now go forth, defeat Bowser Jr. and claim the golden mushroom. Good luck, heroes.
Here we go. All right, we did it. I honestly did not do good at all, and I think the sensors were my main problem. It wasn't really tracking any of my movement. I got 31 points, which is out of the ordinary. Usually it's above 50 for me. And I think it's time to go into Toadstool Café. And there's Chef Toad. So in Florida, it's a little bit different. You don't order here, you order on your table and you just have to wait to be seated. It's a little bit better. I never noticed this little like chimney they had here. That's really cool. And you can actually buy the bowls and silverware. I don't know how much they are. Oh, it's right below the names. $10 for the Bowser souvenir bowl. Holy cow. Dang. But if you're just buying like a soup, it's included with the purchase of the bowl, so you could just take the bowl home. Okay, I just made it. Honestly, I just ordered the Princess Peach cupcake because I wasn't like too hungry and I wanted something sweet. And hopefully it shows up relatively quick since it's just a cupcake. Usually it takes them a while to make food. I think the last time I was here, the longest experience that I had, it took about maybe an hour and a half to even just get my food from the waiting process. So I'm really hoping that the cupcake process doesn't take too long. I'm sure they don't make it then and there. Oh, it looks like we're about to get the storm right now. Oh, it's turning nighttime outside. Uh-oh. So look at the windows. Uh-oh, there's Bowser Jr.'s ship. Oh, so cool. It's also 7:22 right now and the park closes at 8, so I'm really hoping I could get on Mario Kart. Literally praying it doesn't take them too long to bring a cupcake. Okay, let's give it a shot. Wish me luck. It's a hard cake. There we go. All right. Whoa. I will say, out of all the cupcakes I've had, this one probably has the best frosting on top, and the cake is funfetti, so you know it's good. Honestly, I'm gonna have to give this like a good 8 out of 10. For the price, it could have been a little bit bigger for a cupcake, especially at $10. But you know what? It was actually pretty good. Wow, that cake was really sweet, and I'm pretty sure my lips and mouth are completely pink now because of that cake. But luckily we have enough time to do Mario Kart, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. 20-minute wait, but you could probably already take a guess where I'm gonna go. You guessed correctly if you said single rider. Man, I love Super Nintendo World at night, and I just realized this is working. I've never seen this work. I mean, I have, but it's been so long. Bowser's Castle at night. We got Yoshi walking around Mount Beanpole. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, and the middle cloud is moving too. That hasn't worked in such a long time. And I think the only thing that's not moving now is that thwomp right there. I don't even know if that moves. I think it does. Just an empty Super Mario Land queue. This is great. I love it. I love it. It's a little cold outside, but inside they have the heater on. This is actually so nice. There's literally no one in this queue. It's kind of crazy. I didn't even need to do single rider. There's no one here. Oh no, we got stuck. Never mind, we made it. We're fine. We stopped again. No, never mind. What is going on? That was such a super inconsistent ride. Like, the ride just kept stopping in every corner. I'm like, what is going on? There were no cars in front of us, so it was a little weird. And honestly, I think that's gonna wrap up today's adventure here at JP Land 21. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I'm JP, and how they say in the movies. That's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one.